The age-old question, Bodgers. If you could have just 10 minutes sat on a bench with somebody from the past, who would it be? Would it be Brunel, the amazing engineer, where he could discuss how he built bridges, boats, trains, railway lines, all sorts of things? Would it be a politician? Would it be maybe William Wilberforce, who brought an end to slavery in the UK and around the world? Would it be Professor Stephen Hawking, so he could discuss the wonders of the universe and what it means to humankind? Would it be somebody like David Attenborough, where you could discuss nature and how we're influencing it? Or would it be somebody that you knew, that you know currently? A friend, a work colleague? For me, 10 minutes on a bench, somebody filling this space, and then it's over forevermore. Be my dad. Today's Father's Day, and for me, be me dad. I lost Dad a long while ago. He got cancer, went for an operation, and unfortunately died in the operation. He never got to see me be a dad, a father. He never got to be a granddad. But it's just the way it goes, isn't it? My dad gave me my sense of humour, my chiselled good looks. Did I say sense of humour? Yeah. You know, the old boy told me a lot of things. Not just practical things and how to get by day to day, fix engines, you know, whatever. But he taught me, well, I'll tell you what, I didn't know it at the time, but I only appreciate it now. He taught me how to be a dad. The laughing, the joking, the playing, the ribbing. And I miss him. Who doesn't? It's the same story for everybody, isn't it? You miss your parents once they're gone. But it's just the way it is, isn't it? The kids test you in all ways. You know, times are hard. I have two boys. Junior, you've already met. I also have Nathan. Nathan was a different kettle of fish for me. I inherited Nathan when I started seeing my wife. Or she became my wife. Nathan was 11, so I missed out on 11 years of being a dad, but I tried to make it count. It wasn't always easy, we had our rocky patches, but he's now 27, fine young man, with a beautiful fiancée, making his way in the world. And hopefully, you never know, he might become a dad too. I might become a granddad. And Junior. Nathan's quite outgoing. He's likes to be the centre of attention sometimes. We were the first to admit that. But we love him for it. You know, he's cheeky. Gets away with a lot. And Junior's the complete opposite. He a lot more shy, doesn't like going out in public much. Him even being on the camera for the videos is a big thing for him. But he likes to get involved. Hopefully he's going to be taking over some of the editing and things in time and become part of the channel. But he never shies away from anything, he always takes on a challenge. He's been on a couple of explores with us, and he's helped out the museum, digging out the steps on the air raid shelter, etc. He's just doing his GCSEs. So we'll see how that goes. He's looking to work computers, or a journalist, or whatever it might be. Not something I really know about, that sort of thing. So I'm hoping some of the lessons I can give him, just by being his dad, might rub off. That goes for both of them. I don't know what my dad would have made of either of them, really. I know he would have loved them. That's a neighbour. He's a dad, he's got kids. Everyone's trying their best to get by, aren't they? And the thing is, if you're not a dad yet, right, I'll let you know a secret. We're all just winging it. We are. Make it up as we go along, with the experience we got from our own dads. I think sometimes the role of a dad can go a bit unappreciated sometimes by the wider society. It's all about the mums, innit? And don't get me wrong, ladies, you're all fantastic. The things you do, things my wife does for this family, incredible. She's the rock, holds it all together. She has to put up with 3 lads for a start, you know what I mean? Sometimes it feels like she's got 3 kids. So she says. But yeah, I just thought Father's Day, I want to tell you a bit about me being a dad, about my dad, really. He was a hard-working geezer. He was a farmer for a lot of years, and worked for a builder, and eventually ended up at a dairy, processing milk, things, whatever it was he did. Cream, I think. But he was hard-working, very hard-working, tough bloke. Big muscles from being a farmer. Never saw a lot of emotion from him. But, you know, you knew when he loved you. You didn't have to say it. You didn't. You didn't have to say it. But I'll make sure I say it to my kids, and that they know. But there's a lot of dads out there. A lot of dads. Some of them you know. Andy from ALW. And Chris Stacey, IKS, and Adi, he's a dad. He's got a few kids, and you all know Pip, his daughter. It can be tough. It can be tough. Sometimes things don't always work out the way that you plan, or the kids go through a hard time. Both my kids developed epilepsy. 2 different kinds. Nathan, the eldest, he would have the tonic-clonics, you know, where you pass out and fall on the floor and you do the whole seizure thing, and you stop breathing for 4 minutes. When you get up to 6 minutes, you're looking at brain damage, permanent brain damage and stuff, and it's hard. Seeing your kids go through that. But he got medicated, and hopefully he makes the right decisions and, you know, controls that. I'll always be there to look after him, help him out. And that's when it kicks in, innit? He has to look after himself, give him all the tools, and away you go, making your way in the world. Same with Benjamin Junior. We'll give him all the tools we can, try and make the future for him look as best as we can for both of them. And I think they'll make a go of it, you know what I mean? They do well, and I'm proud of them. Again, don't always say it, but I am. I think that's the thing, innit? What goes left unspoken. Last time I saw my dad, I took him to the hospital. He got settled in his room and he's looking out the window of his room. Big operation in the morning. I had a laugh and a joke as I left. I didn't say goodbye. I didn't know it was going to be a goodbye. It turned out that way though, you know what I mean? I suppose it was a see you later, if you believe in that sort of thing. Now is the helicopter coming over. I'll keep talking. Yeah. Bit of a fly past. Yeah. I left the room on a joke. Don't be looking at all them nurses through the window or whatever it was. I can't even remember what I said now. But he laughed. Will belly laugh like he used to do. And then next day I found out he'd gone. A lot of things I wanted to say to the man, but never did. So my advice to you, bodgers, let's make this a little bit happier. My advice to you, when this video's finished, if there's a bit of time between this and watching Adie's video next, bring your kids, or go into the room where they are, give them a hug and just tell them you love them. Don't cost anything. Don't make you look any less macho. You know, I'm a rough, tough Yorkshireman, you know. I don't do emotions. So I think. So I keep telling myself. But I guess I do. I don't know. Enjoy it. Enjoy being a dad. Because once you're a dad, you're always a dad. Even when you're gone. What would dad do? What would dad say? Without him sitting here for 10 minutes? I don't know. But I have a fair idea what he'd say. What he'd do. I'll pass on stories to my kids of my dad and stuff, but somebody that never knew. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess that's my video, bodgers. It's Father's Day. I hope you all had a good Father's Day. I hope you got everything that you want. I'll probably get a Toblerone. Man of simple needs, me, you see. Given the opportunity, given that 10 minutes, I'll probably have shared it with the old man. Although he's allergic to nuts. Until next week, bodgers. Take care of yourselves, each other, and happy Father's Day.